Extensibility. So, uh, can anyone tell me, have you heard this clean core uh, word before this? Anybody? Okay, so let me tell you. So, uh, whatever customizations that we are doing in traditional SAP system, the developer what used to do where developers often customize the system directly by modifying the standard program. Okay, whenever the modification was there, what the SAP developers do, they used to do the customizations directly into the standard programs, right? So because of this approach, what was the, I mean, problem that uh, because we are directly using or we are directly modifying the standard programs, so it was creating a long-term issues. Maintenance cost was also increased, right? So that's why a new approach, which is called the modern approach for SAP, is used, and it is nothing but the clean core approach. Okay, so what it was in older SAP, that modifications in the customization was done. Customization means whatever the program is, you want to modify it, you want to customize it, right? You want to change something in that. Okay, so the customization was done using the modification in standard SAP program. It was done using user exits. Okay, it was done using implicit and explicit enhancements. Okay, direct database table access they were using, right? And the Z programs which we are making, right? So they were tightly coupled with SAP core. So these were the ways of using the or doing the customization, right, in traditional SAP. So the problems with this traditional SAP, traditional customization was difficult system upgrades, okay, system instability, okay, high maintenance cost, as I told you, and slower innovation. Innovation was there, but the slower one, right? So we don't want these issues in the system, right? That system upgrades were there, but they were difficult. Okay, the system uncertainty was there in responding the change or in responding to the whatever the modifications that we're doing, right? So also the maintenance cost was high and the innovation was there, but the slower one, right? So say for example, if I give you, we have developed the RAP on student management system, right? I have created one table in that particular session, which was containing the student name, ID, and marks and all, right? So if we take that particular scenario, okay, and if I want to do some customization, so what older approach says? So older approach says that we need to modify the standard program only. Okay, we need to create the direct database updates. Okay, and we need to add the custom fields directly into the standard table. Okay, not the view one, not the logical table. Okay, we were we were doing the whatever the addition and updation in the directly the standard tables. Okay, and not the logical tables. So these was the old approach. Okay, and because of this old approach, these were the problems occurring, right? Okay, so now we are having the traditional versus modern system. Okay, so what is the difference between this? So as I told you that in traditional system, we are directly accessing the SAP core. Okay, so we are directly modifying the program from the SAP core. Whatever the logic we are writing, whatever the standard programs are that we are modifying them, right? And this leads to the upgrade issue and high maintenance. So we want to avoid this kind of thing. So what the modern approach says that we can use the extensions. Okay, so there is one extension layer which keep SAP core unchanged. Okay, and this will lead to the easy upgrade in stable system. So system instability will be resolved over here. Any doubt till this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the traditional versus modern SAP architecture, right? Now let us understand that how we are going to use this extension layer, or how we are going to change the or modify the whatever the uh, customization we want in our program, how we are going to implement them. Okay. So the solution over here is, it is not like that we don't want innovation. It is not like that we don't want customization. We want to do that, but without modifying the core system. Okay. So that system, the new strategy will focus on the core system will be keep it clean. We will keep the core system clean, extending the system without modifying the standard code. Okay. And using modern development frameworks. Okay. That is we are using right now, that is ABAP BTP, right? So this approach is called the clean core architecture. Okay. We don't want to disturb the core of the SAP, right? We don't want to disturb it, but then also we want the innovation. Okay. Then also we want the customization. So that we can do by adding one layer, which is known as the extension layer, that is custom extensions. Okay. And that approach is known as the clean core architecture or clean core approach. Okay. Now, what are the technologies that can allow us to use it? So the very first is extensibility framework. In that we have two types of extensibility. Okay. Uh, that is side by side extensibility if you have gone through the course, right? And in-app extensibility. Okay. The second one is the ABAP Cloud. Okay, we use BTP, right? ABAP BTP. So everything resides on that. And RESTful application programming model. Okay, so RESTful application programming model, and the session is already done on this, right? Along with the very good example of the hands-on session, right? Of the student management system we have developed, right? That is starting from the uh, create table of the creation of the table till service binding, that is creating the URL and then launching the Fiori launchpad, right? Till that we have done. Okay. So how to apply this clean core approach? By using the extensibility framework, ABAP Cloud, and RESTful application programming, right? So out of these three, we already know this one very well. Okay. So by the definition, the clean core is the strategy where the SAP standard system is kept untouched and all the customizations are built as an extension. Okay. And in simple terms, if you want to understand that, use extensions instead of changing the standard SAP code, right? So what are the why it is important? So whatever the disadvantages were there for the traditional one is the advantage for the clean core. Okay, it makes the system upgrades easier, which was not the case earlier, right? It reduces the system error. It keeps the standard SAP stable because we are not directly modifying the standard programs, rather we are using the extensions. Okay, and it will allow the innovation without breaking the core. So innovation is also done with the faster time, right? Mm, faster in a speed also. Okay, and also we are not breaking the core. Okay, so these are the important points for clean core. So you can imagine now that what we want to use is now, as I told you, we can have the three approaches or three technologies that can be used. That is, we can have the ABAP Cloud, we can have the RAP, and we can have the extensions. Okay, so this is the clear image that how we can use the clean core. Okay, so SAP Core S4 HANA, that is the database that we are using, right? So we don't want to change the standard SAP code. So what we are going to use is APIs, CDS, that we already know that how to create the CDS. Okay. In the previous two sessions, you already know that how to create the table, how to apply the joins, how to apply the different queries, right? And business add-ins, that is bad eyes. Okay. So in-app extensions and side-by-side extensions. These are the two types of extensions that we can use. And this will help us to keep the SAP core untouched and build the customizations via extensions. Okay. So we are having how many types of extensions? Two types of extensions, in-app extensions and the side-by-side extensions. Okay. So side by side extension, for that we can use SAP BTP, right? We are having CAP applications, external applications, integration APIs, right? And for in-app extensions, we are having key user tools, custom fields, business add-ins, okay, and ABAP Cloud. Okay, so here is the clear vision of that how to use the clean core approach or how it works. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this?
Ma'am, can you explain again in-app extensions and side-by-side extensions?
Yes. So in the coming slide, I'll be explaining you that what will be there in in-app extensions and what will be there in side-by-side extensions. Okay. Uh, yes. So, as I told you that in traditional system, developer used to modify the standard SAP code to implement business requirement, right? But the problem was the system upgrade and modification create the conflicts, right? And to solve the problem, what we have used is the approach known as the clean core strategy, right? Now, here the main aim is to keep the standard code untouched. Okay, we don't want to disturb it. And but then also we want the customization, so that custom requirements we are fulfilling using the extensions instead of modification, right? So as the your answer is here, Hiten, that these extensions can be created in two ways. So how can I create the first one? Which the first one is the in-app extensions. Okay, that can be used using custom fields, business add-ins, and ABAP Cloud. While the side-by-side extensions can be used using SAP BTP application on which you have created your account. Then you have used the boosters, right? Then you have created the service instance. Then you have created the URL for your trial version and then downloaded that particular key service key, and then you are using your uh, key to have your or to run the ABAP programs in your Eclipse, right? So that is side by side extensions. So by following the clean core, companies can upgrade the SAP system faster, can reduce the risk and innovate more easily, right? So that is the main aim of the clean core strategy, right? So talking about the side-by-side extensibility, what we can have is we can build the custom application outside the core SAP system, right? So, but anyhow, we need to connect it, right? So we can connect via OData services, OData APIs, right? So instead of directly accessing this or directly modifying this, what we are using is we are using the APIs, that is side by which is known as a side by side extensibility, right? And yes, so we are having over here the business technology platforms like reporting dashboard, custom application, mobile application that can be used. Okay, so these applications we are running beside, not inside the SAP core system, and that's why they are known as what, side by side extensibility. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, talking about the second one, which is known as the ABAP Cloud. Okay, so ABAP Cloud is nothing but the modern way of developing ABAP applications. Okay, which will follow the clean code principle and is designed for the cloud ready SAP system like SAP S4 HANA Cloud, right? So here we need to use the application is using release API and modern frameworks instead of directly modifying the SAP standard object. Okay, and that we already have done, that is RAP model, right? We have used one application, we have developed one application, right? That is RAP model, and we know the steps also, right? So for RAP model we need to first create what, CDS views, right? Then we need to use OData services. Using the OData service, the Fiori UI launchpad is going to be used, right? And then everything is done on the CDS views, not on the table, direct table. We are not using the standard table, right? everything, whatever we want to do, whatever filters you are using, whatever the conditional formatting that you are using, the everything you are using in the into the using the CDS views, right? So these many things are required to develop it, that is release API, CDS view, RAP model, OData service, and Fiori UI. And in turn, this RAP model is having the benefits, that is it is cloud ready, it is clean code, we are not using SAP, we are not touching the standard code, right? Faster development, easy upgrades, and modern frameworks we are using, right? And here are the key characteristics of ABAP Cloud, that it uses the release APIs only, right? So only approve developers can access only approved SAP objects, no direct modification. So clean code, it supports the clean code strategy. It uses the modern development models like we already have used, that is RESTful application programming model, and it provide us the cloud ready development framework, right? Platform. So that is SAP Business Technology platform that we are using, right? And these are the technologies with which I already have covered into the image that we are using, that is CDS view, OData services, SAP Fiori UI, and RESTful application programming model. These are the technologies which are used in ABAP Cloud. So there is nothing that we haven't used in hands-on in the previous sessions. These everything we have covered, right? That is CDS views, we know how to create, we know how to create RESTful application work, we know how to use the OData services, we know how to use SAP Fiori UI, right? So here is the final image, that diagram that helps you to understand that how actually it works, right? So here is in the center we are having our database, that is standard SAP code which we want not to be, it should not be modified, right? So for that we have used what clean core approach, right? And we are having ABAP Cloud, which is in-app extensions we are using, and we are having the external SAP applications, that is side by side extensibility. And for that side by side extensibility we are having the SAP BTP, okay, custom application or data services gap applications, okay. And by using these everything we can have the clean core approach, that is we are not modifying the standard SAP code, okay. And for in-app extensions we are having the CDS views, RAP model, Fiori UI, and business add-ins, okay. So this is how it works together, okay. So this was the old approach as we discussed, right? And the now new approach is what we are using RAP application. We expose the O data, whatever data we want to expose, and only that is going to be there on the your Fiori launchpad, right? So the standard system will remain the unchanged. And the real development example, this flow we already have discussed in the RAP session, right? We need to create first database table, then we need to create the CDS interface view, then we use to define the behavior definition in which we use to uh, add the operations that create, update, delete is going to be uh, there in the RAP, right? Then projection view, what we want to project to the user, whatever consumption view, right? Or projection view. Then we used to create the service definition, right? And then after creating the service definition, everything should be binded. So finally we want to create the URL, which is known as the service binding. And after creating the service binding, you will be having your Fiori UI on your screen, right? Launchpad on your screen. And finally whatever CDS interface view you have created is going to be there on your screen, right? So here is the real development example. So I have just returned the flow over here because this practical we already have done, right? So for the theory part, I would like to conclude that clean core will keep the SAP standard system untouched. That is the definition only, right? Extensibility allow the custom functionality safely, okay? Because we are using ABAP Cloud, it provides a modern development framework, okay? So outside the SAP system, you can still use it, right? Using the mobile app, custom applications, or and RAP is the recommended programming model to use it. Okay, so that is all about this concept, that is practicing clean core and ABAP Cloud. Okay. Now I would like to hand over to Bharat for explaining the in-app extensibility. So, Bharat, shall I stop sharing and you'll be sharing the screen?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Till now we have discussed that managing clean core and extensibility, right? So I think all of you are I think know about extensibility. So extensibility is nothing but here we are adding the new features or changing changes without breaking the original system. So extensibility is nothing but adding the new features without changing the original one. That is nothing but extensibility. So the extensibility will be classified into two types. One is in-app extensibility and other one is side-by-side extensibility. And also one more extensibility also there, classic extensibility. So it was not supported by SAP. So only we have two types. One is in-app extensibility and the second one is side-by-side. So in-app, what is in my in-app? In-app extensibility means extensions are created inside the S4 HANA. The extensions are we are creating inside the HANA and using the provided tools. And here in in-app, there is no coding or we use some low coding. There is a two chances. If we use some low code or we have one more chance that is no code. By using any one, we can create in-app extensions. And coming to side-by-side extensions, we are creating the extensions outside of HANA, outside of SAP. That is on BTP, we are creating the uh, side-by-side extensions. And in that, we definitely use the code. That is a full coding extensibility. So these are the two types of in extensions. Just I will go with the practical session now. And okay. Yeah, we'll start with the in-app. I will discuss about in today about in-app extensibility. So that is yes, in-app extensibility. Just so well, now only we discuss it in-app extensibility means within the SAP S4 HANA system inside the same system without modifying the standard SAP code. So the flow, how we need to start in Eclipse. We starts with an we create a table. After creating the table, we need to insert the data. How we can insert the data? In the last session we discussed how to insert the data into the tables. Can anyone?
By creating a new cluster.
Yes, by creating the new class we can insert the data into the tables. And after inserting the data, next one is CDS view. We need to create a CDS view in that. And after creating the CDS view, we are reading the data. Like if we want any by using any select queries or by using any queries, we are reading the data and we are seeing the output at the console only. So these are the steps we'll mainly follow in the in-app extensions. So just we creating a custom table, writing the ABAP logic to insert the data, that is by using class, and creating a CDS view. And the next one is reading the data through CDS and displaying the output. So overall, in-app extensibility is extending the SAP inside the same system using ABAP objects like tables, CDS views, classes, so without changing the standard SAP code. That is an in-app. Just I will go with the practical session. Yes. Oh, can anyone share your screen and ready with the Eclipse? I will tell what to do and you can do. Can anyone share your screen? Because I am getting some issue in through an Eclipse. So can anyone share the screen? I will tell the steps what to do. Yes, okay. Just first right click on the package what you have created earlier. Just right click on that particular package. Okay, click on new, go through new, other above repository object. Yes, search for like a database table. Yes. Yeah, click on next and click on finish. Yes, you can give the name as a jet student. We are creating a student table. Jet student. No, no, no underscore. Just all are capitals because I have a code. I will show it to you. Jet student 9. Number 9. No, no, no. Yes, 9. Just you will give the description like student table or anything. Just I will share the code.
Sir, what should be the description, sir?
Yeah, student table or anything you will give. Yeah, I pasted the code in the chat box. Just go through it and copy the paste.
Sir, can you explain from the step?
What?
Sir, can you explain again?
What I need to explain, the practical session or extensibility, about extensibility.
The practical sessions.
Yeah, here we are creating a database table. So for that, we need to click on the package, right click on the package. On the last session, some of them are attended for the session and they are created the packages. So just right click on the package and you will get, can you click on the package? Just show them. Yeah, you will get like new and the next will go to other ABAP repository object. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, here we need to search for database table. Yeah, database table and select the database table. Yeah, click on next. Yeah, here you need to give the like you are what you want to give the database table name. You need to give the name and you need to give the description. And after giving the name and description, just click on next and just click on finish. And our database table will get like a code will be there. Yeah, like this. Just I pasted the code in the chat box. Just go through it and yes.
Where I have to paste it, sir?
In that code in Eclipse. Yeah, remove all those and copy with that. Paste the code what you have copied. Just click Control V. Yes. So there is no errors. Just save it. Copy all the code and Control S. Select all the code and Control S. Okay.
Done, sir.
Yeah, you saved the code and activate also, yeah, right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, after activating. So just now we have created a table. So just click on F8, function F8.
I did not get you, sir.
Yes, what?
I did not get you what to click, sir.
Click on F8, function F8 key. F8 key is there, right?
F8. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, F8.
It's showing can't execute data frame.
Okay, click on wrong. Just just again like select all the code. Select all the code from here. Select all code. Just save again. Control S. You saved.
Yes, sir.
Control F3.
Yes, sir.
And just now click F8. Yes. So we get the table with without the data, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, now we need to insert the data in the tables. So in order to do that, we need to create a class. Just right click on the package what you have created.
What should I give, sir? Name.
Yes, like ZCL, class name ZCL, capital ZCL, underscore, insert, underscore, student.
Description, sir.
Yeah, student class or anything you can give.
Should we add anything, sir?
No,
Just finish. Next step.
click on finish. Yeah, what if it already exists? You can give the number student one or else anything. Yeah, just go through that code I pasted in the chat box. Yeah, just paste it here. And go to the first line of code. Just you can, no. What you have given 01, the class name 0 or 01.
01, sir.
Yeah, you can. That's all. Yes, here implementation phase also there. Yes, no space. Yes. 0.
That's it now, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Just select all the code and save. Control S, Control F3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just run the code.
F8 now, sir.
Yeah, you can use that symbol. Yes, that's it. Above, yes.
Student
Yeah. It
insert.
last student inserted successfully.
Yes.
Yeah. Just go through before code. Like jet student 9 is there. Before.
We have to refresh now, sir.
Yeah, no, come to this one before. Yes. Just again select the all the code and save it. Yeah. Control S, Control F3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just now
F8.
click F8. Yes. Yes. So I taken only one record, that is the client ID, student ID, name, course, and city. They have just in the code, in the class code, I have taken only for one student. So that is
Yes.
what here we have created a table and we have inserted the data. In order to insert the data, we need to create a class. So, and the next, what is the next step? We need to create, just wait. We need to create a CDS view. So in order to create a CDS view, what we need to do? Just go to right click on the package, what we have created. Yeah, new other ABAP repository object. Yes, just search for data definition. Click on that. Yeah, just give the name as ZCDS underscore student. Yeah, we will give any description to that. English. Yeah, just I pasted the code in the chat box. Just go through it. Just select all the code and save the code and activate the code.
So it is showing something.
Yeah, you can run. Click on wrong. Just once again select all the code and save the code. Yeah, activate the code. Again do this. Run. Just wait. Again, you given the name as JetCDS student only, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, I click on run.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So till now we have created the first we created a table and we created a class and again we created a CDS view, right? So now we need to read a data from CDS view. This is what in-app extension. So now we need to read the data from CDS view. So for that we need to create one more class. Just it is last step. Just click on the package. Right click on the package.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you will new ABAP class. Yeah, ZCL underscore read read underscore student. Yes, you will give the description for that. Yes, just go to that chat box.
Yes, sir. It's done.
Yes, have you saved and activated, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, just you can run the code. Yes, what we are getting the student ID, name, course, city, and what is student ID and the name, course, and city, right? So in the class code, what we have written, we are using select. So we are fetching the details, right? So that is what in-app extensibility. So here in-app extensibility means extending the existing SAP HANA system. So inside the same system without modifying the standard SAP code. So we create the custom objects. We use SAP tools like tables, CDS views, classes, and the logic. So everything runs inside the SAP system only. So this keeps the core SAP system clean. The flow, what we have followed the flow, a custom table creation, we inserted the data and CDS view, created the CDS view. And now we are reading the data. How we are reading the data? By creating one more class, we are reading the data from CDS view. That is nothing but in-app extensibility. So first we create a table. So it's a custom table. We have taken that fields like student ID, name, and course and city. So instead of modifying the standard SAP tables, we create custom table. And The next one is insert data. So by using ABAP class, we created ABAP class in Eclipse and inserted the records into the tables. What we have the column names, for that we have entered the records. And the next one is CDS view creation. So we created a CDS view on the table. Like why CDS is important? Because CDS views are used to model the data and combine the tables and push. We need to push the logic out to the database. So it improves the performance. So for the purpose, we are using CDS views. And is a that in-app extensibility means a CDS is the modern way. Why the CDS is important for in-app extensibility means CDS is the modern way to extend the SAP data models inside the system. So that is why we are using CDS in in-app extensibility. And like CDS views allows us to create a logical data model on top of the database tables. And that's why we are using CDS in in-app extensibility. At last, fourth, what we have did, we are reading the data from CDS. How we are reading the data from the CDS? By creating an another ABAP class to read the data from the CDS view. Like in that, we are using the query, right? So let's start from the CDS student into the table. So like that, instead of why this is useful means, instead of directly accessing the database table, SAP recommends reading through CDS views. Here we are CDS acts as a mediator. So directly accessing to the database tables, the SAP recommends reading through the CDS views. That is the useful of CDS here. And the benefits are like a better performance it will gives. And by creating a CDS view, we can reusable. The CDS is just we are using CDS means for reusable purpose and for better performance. So like that, the CDS we use for reusable purpose. And finally, we get the output. We display the result in the console output only, like a student ID, name, course, and city. So like what we can yes. So by using this, the in-app extensibility is nothing but extending the SAP inside the same system. In-app extensibility is nothing but extending the SAP inside the same system. By what we are using? By using the tables. Tables we have used, CDS views. CDS we have used, and classes. Classes we have used. So all those things are we are using to extending the SAP inside the ABAP. So that is nothing but in-app extensibility. This is all about in-app extensibility. So I think everyone understand, or if you have any doubts about this. Can anyone have you any doubts, or it's okay?
No, sir.
Yes. So in-app extensibility is easy. Like we are extending the SAP by using some like system using ABAP objects. That what are the objects we have used here? We created a table first, and next we used a CDS view, and next we created a class. So all those things are we are using, and we are extending the normal SAP system. That is nothing but in-app extensibility. Within the SAP, we are extending the SAP system. That is the in-app extensibility. Yes. Okay. So for that side-by-side extensibility, it will not works on this. We need to create an BTP account. In that BTP account, we need to do this side-by-side extensibility. So it's a long process. And yes, this is all about in-app extensibility. Mm, yes. Okay. Yeah. You want to add anything, Rima?
Can I stop this, sir?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Hello.
You can stop.
Yes.
Yes, you can add anything
Yes. So
or.
I think, uh, no, I think we have covered everything for this topic, right? And students already have, I mean, done the practicals on this. So it will be easy for them to practice it, right? Students, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
we,
ma'am.
yes.
So we have now done with our expert session series, right? So this was our last session. Okay. For especially ABAP students, we are going to keep the one session on project. That is, we already have shared the link with you that you need to provide the problem definition, right? As we need to create the project in ABAP, right? So you now understand all the concepts that are required, right? Starting from the, the basic operations like loops and all. Then we gone through the OOPS concepts. Then we gone through the CDS views, data modeling, right? RAP and all. So, all in all, everything is with you, right? You just need to practice, and then you need to combine all the concept to create a good project, right? So, we are going to keep one session on Tuesday mostly. I'll be sharing the link for the same, the details for the same, and we'll explain the project flow. Okay, what should be there inside your project, right? We are also going to choose the top 10 projects. From the all of the the available projects of the students, right? So you need to work accordingly. So with this, I would like to conclude the session. And still, if you are facing any issue by going through the course content, or going through any other topic for exam preparation, you can always reach out to us, right? Okay, thank you all for joining. Have a
Ma'am,
nice
can
day.
we get the PDFs of those codes, ma'am? Whatever you have done before.
uh, the session recording, are you talking about session recording?
No, not recording, ma'am. PDFs, whatever you're showing for code and all, no?
No, PDFs. We don't have created PDFs of code actually. So we already have posted in the group, right? So you can take it from there. You just need to perform the codes in your Eclipse. Okay, that will be very useful to you. And then you can have it as you can just prepare for yourself. So for code, we don't have any PDFs. Okay. But if you require, we have already posted during the session the codes, right, in the chat box.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Okay. You can leave.